Whew, it's windy in these mountains. Matt Bullins here for Red Rising TV. We're in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Beautiful fall day. A little bit of wind, had a front push through, but it's one of those days you live for. The leaves are turned. They're all beautiful colors. It's cool weather and deer season's here. Today we got a question from a viewer on our YouTube page that wanted to know about grunt calls. Which one do we use? Why do we use it? What's the best one to use? And when should you and should you not use it? Now, to try to get all that packed into one video is going to be hard, but I'm going to try my best. We actually use bone collector game calls. Use whichever one you prefer. That just happens to be the one that we use. You can get these or any other game call at Walmart, Amazon, wherever it may be, and you don't need anything expensive. You don't need anything that's over the top. All you need is a simple grunt tube. This one here has all the vocalizations that you're going to want: doe, fawn, and a buck grunt. And it's just as simple to use as this. Literally on the top of it, you're going to give it a few different sounds, low key, nothing high pitched, because you don't want to scare anything off. Now I know here where I am in the Blue Ridge, I don't use a grunt call very much because these deer they don't respond to it like they would in the Midwest. In the Midwest, it's a little bit different. I probably am going to do some blind calling during the rut every 20-30 minutes. Nothing over the top, just a few small grunts, maybe a rattle sequence to see if I can get something's attention to come by. But here in the Blue Ridge, I don't do much blind calling, but if I do see a buck and he's a good buck, it depends on his body posture and his temperament on what I'm going to do, how I'm going to call to him. So what I'll do if I see a buck, I can't get him to break the distance. If he's in a good demeanor, not skittish, not really scared, I'm just going to give a few small, low grunts away from him. Just to pique his attention to see if he may want to come in. And if he does, great. If he don't, I'm not really going to keep calling to him, because all you're going to do is you're going to educate him, and he's going to hear grunts, and he knows something's not right. He's not going to come into that. So you're going to let him live to fight another day. You're going to let him walk off, go on, and maybe you can give him another call. Let him go on off, call a couple times a little bit later, 15, 20 minutes, do some more soft calls. He may try to come in downwind to see if he can figure out what it is. But decide the temperament of the deer if you're there. I don't like to do a lot of blind calling. I like to see what the animal looks like, what his demeanor is, and how he's reacting to the call before I call where I'm located. Every demographic, every region is different. Midwest, a little bit different. But here on the East Coast, I'm not going to blind call much. I'm going to wait to see what the animal's doing, how he's going to react. And if he doesn't react the way I want, I'm not going to keep calling. I'm going to let him walk on off, try to get a little bit later. So hope that helps. But a simple grunt tube is all you really need. You can snort wheeze with your mouth. I know there's a lot of combos out there. Even bone collector game calls have one that has a snort wheeze with it. Great if you want one. If you don't need it. This one, like I said, you can get at Walmart, Amazon, anywhere, 15, 20 bucks, and you're ready to go. Keep it in your bag. They've got a lanyard that you can put around your neck. I like to hang mine next to me in the tree so it's not in the way and cumbersome, where I can get to it really easy. But hope this helps. If you have any questions, drop us a comment. We'll try to answer to the best of our ability. Thank you guys. Happy hunting. The rut's here. Good luck.